Morning, everyone. Afternoon. Did anyone get an email today? Hey, Ken. Polly, how are you? Fred, Elizabeth, Janet. Thank you, George. She's doing pretty good. All right. I did. We're getting started in just a minute here. I sure can, Penny. Yeah, just remind us later, and I'll do that.
All right. Here we go. Let me turn on YouTube. We'll say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody watched the Super Bowl last night. Just put this on here. Say hello to everybody on YouTube. We got Richard, Whitco, Debbie, Anil Kumar. How are you? And here on the channel, we got Mike Lai, we got Ken. Good morning. Robert, Jill, CL Jacobs, John, Deanna, Leslie, Doris, Cyrus, Ruthie, Brendan, John, Harold, CJ, Rachel. I love that name, Rachel. Reminds me of my youngest daughter. Razapur, Christopher, Ryan, Joel, Frank. Good morning, everybody. Dan. Yeah, it was a good Super Bowl. It was a good Super Bowl. I wish there was a little less of the commercials, but people like the commercials. Hey, Tim. Hey, Sherman. How are you? Kathleen, how are you? One second. One second. Check something here. One second. I just want to check something here. Sorry about that. I just had a couple of things go off on my alert. I needed to check them. All right. And now I'm back. You like the commercials. All right. Let me turn on my TC 2000 and we will get started right now. All right. It's like this market is just miserable today. Miserable, miserable, just choppy, 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 not going anywhere. I am glad it was you because I could never fix my own. All right. Here we go. Here's my TC 2000. Put on the spy here. And let me get my chat box here so I could see you guys and we can all have a normal discussion about things. You have a nice weekend, Matt?
Yeah, I slept almost the whole weekend.
Really?
Yep.
That was it, huh? Sleeping. Well, whatever works. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to share my screen. Not going to be any fun if I don't share my screen. Okay, there we go. Now I can see you guys. Hey Dave, how are you? DJ Dave, how are you? Penny, how are you? Good to see everybody here. Good to see you here. Take a look and see how things looks like. Spy's just doing nothing right now. Home Depot's doing that's a little bit up. Dog is starting to move nicely. Let's take a look. All right. So I wanted to show you guys something. All right. I wanted to show you guys something. I am going to preview for the first time ever. This is a world exclusive preview and give you some basic ideas. This is still a work in progress. It's not done yet, but I wanted to show you what the zero DTE um, platform sort of kind of looks like. Okay. So let me show you. Hey, Wes. Yeah, it was a great weekend. It was a very, very nice, relaxing weekend. Matter of fact, put this up here, close that. I'm just trying to organize my chart so that um, I could see the same thing that you guys are all looking at. Okay, Matt, can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so what you're seeing here is an oscillator. This oscillator has zero lag. What does that mean, Roger? What it means is usually there's a lag. There's the divergence filter in the oscillator that moves with price. This does not have one. There's no lag. So this actually, you can actually use this to trade price if you really wanted to. See how the blue, a light blue, and it gets to dark blue, and then right here it gets yellow, and it's still momentum is up, but it's getting yellow and it's turning around. This is the best momentum oscillator you will ever find. This is mimicking this. Yeah, this is a picture, but this is moving in real time. Yeah, this is just an image. This is an image. Scott, nothing is moving, but this is momentum on a 5-minute chart moving in real time, okay? This right here. And this is the you ain't gonna find it, Glenn, anywhere. You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna find these names anywhere. You're not gonna find any of this. This is all ours. You're gonna pay for it, and you're gonna pay nice and good for it, and you're gonna thank me for it. But I'm showing you right now. Hey, Joanne, how are you? And I'm showing it to you right now so that you can understand at least how we're generating those trades. At least a little bit. You're not going to really learn anything here, but at least I could show you. So there are several things going on here that you may or may not be aware of. So the first thing we have is momentum oscillator. This is telling us if price is peaking out or if price is just getting warmed up. And you could clearly see how red means it's really, really weakening. Dark or mid blue means it's really, really getting strong. And kind of light blue and yellow means it's in the middle. But you could see the oscillator building and breaking momentum. And you could see right here how it's all blue, how strong it gets. And then when it starts coming off, it gets red here. This is just a visual, different representation color of this, okay? Will you offer ELD code? I have no idea yet, Penny. This is just, we're now doing one for TradeStation. If TradeStation, I mean, we're doing one for Thinkorswim. If TradeStation has all the tools we need, we will. Now, what what? So now, what else do we got here? Okay, so now you see right here it says max move, probable move. This is a hot box right here. Okay. Called a volatility. It's our own little volatility box, our own hot box. So when you see price getting below this line, there's about a 25% chance it's going to go lower. Once volatility gets or price gets to this level, there's a very, very small chance it's going to break below this level. We are not using any technical indicators for this. We are not using any technical indicators for this. Okay. There's no oscillators between 0.5 and 0.5, Robert. This is, you have absolutely no clue what I'm looking at. Whatever you thought you knew, just forget about it. So no, this is just that's just visually that's just cutting this off at the midpoint. That's just the flow of momentum. If flow of momentum is declining or flow of momentum is increasing. Yeah, that's just this. It's from 1 to 0. That's point. This tells you this is not done just yet. But so let's say in the morning the market opens up and gaps down and comes down below this area like it did yesterday, for example, or Friday. We know there's a very, very small chance that this momentum is going to continue. Now, what if we get price coming down all the way here and this starts turning light blue and dark blue? That means we're probably going to start coming back up. What happens if we're up here and if we start coming down? That means if you see red and yellow, that means you're going to have follow through. I've made it so stupid simple that a monkey can use this. Okay. So it's not done yet. You will get profit targets and stop losses and all that other stuff. You're going to use this 3 different ways. You're going to use this to fade moves when price gets up here. And you're going to use this to get into a trend when you have breakouts coming from within here. And you're going to use this to validate your moves. And you're going to use this to validate the moves that are happening over here. And you're going to use either E-mini S&Ps to trade off of this, 0 DT options, or triple leveraged index. Pish, does everybody understand what I'm saying, or do I need an interpreter for this? Does everybody understand? High opportunity line if price comes up here. All bets are off, max move. See how simple, Matt, we made it so people can understand it without me even explaining anything.
Yep.
You see how intuitive it is? You guys can understand this with me just spending a few minutes on this. Visual, yes. Isn't it nice? You like the colors? And by the way, no technical indicators have been hurt in the experiment of doing this, and there are no technical indicators aside from a moving average right here in any of this. This does not use any technical indicators. What? What? It doesn't use any technical indicators? How can it not use any technical indicators? It doesn't use any technical indicators. Clyde approved it, yes. It doesn't use any technical indicators. Why does it not use technical indicators? Because technical indicators follow price. I want something that will hopefully lead ahead of price by just a hair. Okay? But you see how simple it is? So if price is around here, you're not going to fade it, are you? And if price is around here or here, what are you going to do? You're going to fade it if you get confirmation from the oscillator. So if you get a blue right here, right? That's right, Kevin. So if you get a blue right here, if this starts coming up and price starts coming down, so let's say price starts coming down here and it starts getting like this and it starts getting blue, 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 and the oscillator starts going up. Price is probably going to reverse up. What if price goes down here? Richard, you missed everything, Richard. How dare you? I haven't done this yet on Thinkorswim. I don't know. I'm going to repeat this again. I'm going to duplicate this on every tool that's possible. As of right now, Canadians, you guys are good. Don't worry. I'm not going to send you home with your Canadian geese. I'm actually going to make this for Trading Views, so everybody will be able to use it. This will work on Trading View. I'm about 95%. Correct, Matt?
Should.
Should, right? We're not using anything crazy here.
Nope.
So it should work on, so all of you Canadians, stop pestering me. Stop sending me your Canadian geese down here to Florida to soil my cars. Stop doing that, okay? I'm going to make it compatible. I'm getting the memo. You're not happy because Pro Trader Dashboard doesn't use Trading View. This will use Trading View. So all of you will be able to rest peacefully. I'm going to try to make it for Trading View. This is for Thinkorswim, and I'm going to try to make it for TradeStation too, but it will work for Trading View. I'm 99.9% sure. Like 99.9% sure. All right. I got too many cars, Jeffrey, to put in the garage. Yeah. So, so probable move, max move, oscillator to match it up, and some good tips and tricks here we're going to show you so that you could do breakouts and use these as profit target levels. And then I'll show you some other stuff. And again, when or how do we get this? You save up. Here's how you do it, CL. You sign up for the trading pit. You take the bonus trades that we're giving right now using this tool and still experimenting with it. You save up all the money that you made from these trades in the pit. And when I launch it the third week of March and price it really high, you'll have nothing to say but buy it as fast as you can because have made the money from the trades. See, we have a cohesive plan we can all use together. Yeah, the masterclass on this will be awesome when I teach you how to use it. So it's going to come out, I believe, third week of March, which means you're going to get those bonus trades for free till then in the pit. CL is grateful because he has the trading pit, which means you've been taking these 0 DTE trades, which means you've been making money. So your job is to save up so that when I charge a lot of money for this, because nobody else has this and nobody else is going to give you this and nobody else is going to come out with this, then how much does the yearly membership in the pit cost? I don't know, Polly, but I'm raising it every 3 months. It's like a commodity. It goes up in price every 3 months. There are certain programs that I will not discount. The pit is one of those programs. This program, I'm not going to discount either. Why? Because I put so much time into it. I literally put all of my time into it. As a Diamond member, you get all this for free. So you're not going to have to pay anything extra. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. So you're not going to pay anything extra as a Diamond members. So, how easy it is to remember this, right? That's right. So, not bad overbought, really overbought, slightly oversold, really oversold, and a momentum oscillator without any lag to help you out to confirm all of this shabam that's going on here. Pretty cool stuff we've been working on, right? Now we're not done yet. We have to make some arrows here. Matt, I hope you're listening to what I'm saying.
I am.
We have to calibrate these. Then we got to make some arrows here and some profit targets and some stop loss like we have on the Pro Trader dashboard. Then we have to figure out how we're going to use the profit targets and stop losses here. So in principle, this is it. But now we have to fine tune all the little baby details. But I wanted you guys to see it. Now, if you guys spend like $6,000 or $7,000 on some cockamamie technical indicator, first thing I'm going to say is you got ripped off. Second thing I'm going to say is try to get your money back. Third I'm going to say is it's lagging. It's not going to do you any good. This is actually something that doesn't use any technical indicators. This actually uses expected value. Okay? All right. Now I'm trying to be nice to you and explain to you that I don't know. And by the way, I want to talk to you guys about this for real quick, okay? Because a lot of you don't seem to understand this. Okay, so Matt. I know that you're going to be shocked at this conversation I'm going to have with people right now, but a lot of people are going to be shocked at this. You guys do understand that when it comes to technical price action, you guys do understand, and I want to make sure everybody understands this, right? Now, I know a lot of people like to sell you stuff and they like to market things to you, but you do understand that we don't have a machine to go into the future and that the only thing we have is price and volume. And price and volume, if you're using price and volume, there is no way you could not have a lagging indicator. It's impossible according to the laws of physics. Now, if we had invented the time machine, we would be able to do that. You guys do understand that. Then the only way you can gain an edge of what may happen is by figuring out what institutions are doing right now, not what they have already done. Okay? Expected value, implied volatility, those kind of things that imply what will happen in the future, not look back at what happened in the past. That's why you have historic volatility, implied volatility. I know, Ken. I know. But somebody sent me an email yesterday, last week. Nice guy, real nice guy. He bought an indicator for like $6,000, $7,000. He swears this thing can look 3 days into the future. It can't. If there was a tool that could look 3 days into the future, we would all be multi-billionaires. Okay? There's nothing that could look into the future. There's nothing that has been, we have not invented the time machine. Except my crystal ball that's been made in China and maybe Clyde. So maybe my time machine. So now, folks, math, forget anything I say. I know nothing about anything. But you see, we have a gentleman here, and his name is Ken, and he happens to be a post PhD in math. So if Ken agrees with me, then I'm probably right, and I'm pretty definite that Ken will agree with me and tell you that any indicator that's based on price and volume has taken what's happened into account, and it cannot predict the future. Okay, maybe Clyde has a different opinion, but Ken says I do agree with Roger on that. Now, between us, like most 5-year-olds would agree with this, but this gentleman was sold on the fact that this indicator, and he spent thousands of dollars on it, and I didn't want to roil the surprise for him, but there's no such thing as an indicator that's based on price and volume that can predict the future. You're basically just looking at price and volume with binoculars, with different colored lenses. So if you want to pay $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 for that, God bless you. God bless you. And I know I'm not going to charge you that kind of money with this. What this does is this does not take technical indicator into account. What this takes into account is the implied volatility and expected move based on zero DTE options. That's the same tools that professional traders use to arbitrage. So what this is doing is taking in the expected value based on the market maker's moves. Okay? That's very different than price. And a few years ago, there's nothing that's out there that has something like this out there, which is why we created it. So just want to make sure you guys understand exactly that we haven't invented a time machine yet. Anybody who tries to sell you a time machine is lying to you. And the best way to predict price is not to use price, because if you use price, it's not going to be very predictive. And again, I know, we all learned this in grade school, but some of us need to be reminded of this because marketing can be a little sophisticated. All right. What is the name of the indicator? Well, right now it's called the Blaster Master of Disaster. The Blaster Master of Disaster, or the Master Blaster Disaster, or the Disaster Blaster Master. I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out yet, but I've been working on this name for years now. For now, it's called the Hot Box. See, it says max move, probable move, max move. So if price comes here, what do you think I'm expecting it to do? And what if price comes here? And what if it comes? See how simple this is? It's color coded. It's got 4 colors. The blue is here, the red is here, the red is here, and the blue is here. Maybe I should call it the Clyde, Mr. Clyde indicator. I don't know. I don't know. I let the marketing guys do that. All right. Now that we've so now at least you understand what the hell I'm looking at when I'm giving you all those zero DTE day trade. And yes, this is actually literally tries to pick the tops and bottoms of the price moves in the zero DTE and in the SPY. So the program we're going to have is we're going to try to pick directional moves using this little tool right here. And we're going to try, and this oscillator, and we're going to try to pick tops and bottoms with zero DTE options using these tools that we have here. Zero edge. Doesn't sound like it's taking the edge away. I'll tell you what, guys. Yeah, it works on E-mini S&Ps. It works on S&P leveraged. It works on SPY, and it works on stocks too, by the way. Like Nvidia, like Amazon, Nvidia. It works on everything. It's completely market. It's completely, but I wouldn't put GE in here. I would put it's looking for movement. Yeah, it's. I don't have a name for it, Vivek. the disaster blaster master. I don't know I don't know the Clyde indicator. I don't know what it is. Why don't you zero edge? Zero edge, right? Take your edge away, Matt. Zero edge, so we have no edge. Ah, Richard hasn't. Richard has never seen this before. This is the first time. I don't even know if Richard's here, but if he is, this is the first time he's seeing it. Seeing it, right? No, this is not any RSI oscillators or any of that crap. There's none of that stuff in here. All right, guys. Now let's go into. So now you've seen what it looks like. Now you've seen. Now you've seen what it looks like. Is similar to Graham's. This has nothing to do with whatever. Don't rope my stuff into Graham stuff, please. I just got done. I just got done, Sean. Sean. I just got done for 25 minutes explaining to you how there's nothing like it out there, and explaining to you how it doesn't use technical indicators. And what does this gentleman say? He says it's similar to the tool that Graham uses. Do you think I would make something similar to what Graham uses? Have you ever seen me do anything like that before? Come on, guys. Come on. Don't insult me like that. I have enough creativity to do my own stuff. All right, let's now move forward into today. Okay. Naples fan says now if you can only make trades for me too. Yeah. All right. So now you could rewatch it. Mark the watch replay for sure. I jumped in late. That's when I wrote it in. I guess real-time responsiveness trade, zero lag, maybe zero lag, Vivek, not zero pulse. I don't like it with the zero. I don't know. Zero lag, maybe. Economic advisor Kevin has. Yeah, what did Kevin? Almost every trading partner has higher tariffs than us. Yeah, I heard him say that this morning. All right, let's now focus on the market, okay? Here's the SPY. What did I tell you this morning? I said to you that we're still in this range. And I also said it's Monday. And on Monday, I'm not really expecting a lot. So we huffed, we puffed, we opened here. And what did we do? We went absolutely nowhere. And I think that Trumpster is going to have isn't he going to have some kind of a tariff meeting at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock today?
Something.
I don't remember for sure, but I think Trump is gonna say something. Here's a link. If you guys haven't seen the introduction of the zero lag indicator, whatever it is that may be called, but it has no lag. All right. All right. So, choppy market, no directional bias. Not really a bad market, but not a great market. It's up today. It's defending this gap really, really well. It hasn't sold off yet, but the night is still young. New name for Hotbox. We'll see. Email me, guys, and I'll send them all. I'll send all your emails to marketing. Okay, how about that? Send me an email, roger@rogerscott.com with your name, and I'll send every one of them to marketing, and we'll see who wins. Okay. Not much going on over here. You guys could see this. Not much going on over here at all. Reciprocal tariffs on all countries. And I mean, we could break out of here. Remember something. This is a bull flag. This is a descending flag, which is a bull flag. We could break out of here. Not really seeing anything. Not really seeing anything here at all. I don't want to draw any conclusions. SMH looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, we're looking okay. But in the short term. So if you're looking at, it's exactly what I said to you this morning. Hey, Heffy, how are you? It's exactly what I said to you this morning. It's like you go to a bar, you meet a girl or you meet a guy. You just reverse what I'm saying if you're the opposite sex or if you're not, just depending on what you like. And you look at someone or you taste something and you're in love. You're in love. But the more you back away, the more you start seeing the real story. So when I'm looking at like this and I'm seeing, wow, look at the SPY, it gapped up. And look, it's just now at the VWAP. This thing can bounce. Yeah, that looks great. But when we look at the daily, what are we seeing? it hasn't been able to take out today's high. And when it tried this morning, what is it doing now? It's just kind of sitting there. It's not really a little too mouth wordy, Richard. But I promise I will send each and every one of yours to uh, marketing, and they can decide. And they need all the help they can get, right, Matt?
Right.
They need all the help they can get. We're trying to have a little fun with you guys, you know. Trying to have a little fun. It's Monday, you know. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate the thumbs up. So in the small view, I like this. I like what I'm seeing. I'm liking this. But tomorrow morning when I woke up and I looked from a distance, I was like, well, it's not as great. It looks okay. So if we turn around and start defending this and start coming up right now and close the day somewhere up here, that'll be okay. But if we just come down and it's an inside day, which is kind of what I expected, then it's not going to be nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be one of those. Uh, but there's nothing going on here. All right, nothing going on here. Kind of days, and again, all you're seeing right now is all we're seeing right now is just chop, 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 chop. Not good price action. I want to see price action like this. This is swing trading price action right here. This is day trading price action right here. Yeah, he loves to be on camera. The problem is the market doesn't like it when he's on camera because every time he says something, it's price discovery all over again. NVIDIA, let's take a look at NVIDIA. I was actually telling Matt this morning, yeah, I was going to tell you guys, I like NVIDIA if NVIDIA can come above here. I actually do like NVIDIA. If NVIDIA can come right above this area right here. I wouldn't be doing anything with NVIDIA right now because look, it already bounced off. It came close to this area and bounced off. It needs to overcome the 50-day and the 100-day. It's got plenty of room. I mean, it's got till, you've got a lot of upside right there. Okay. All right. Market internals, bold, is starting to come up a little bit. It's starting to get a little upside. There's nothing being pressed on the gas pedal at all. Nothing being pressed by the gas pedal. And while the bulls are not upticking as much as they did this morning, we're still kind of bullish. I mean, this morning, we're still here. But we haven't had any reprieve here, and volatility is doing nothing. So volatility is doing nothing. Nobody's pressing on the gas pedal at all over the last several hours. Volume is moving it to favoring the upside, and the stocks that opened higher are, because of the gap that we had this morning, are really outperforming the shorts. But so look, the steering wheel was moving in the right direction, but nobody pressed on it. Nobody pressed on the gas, and as a result. So we were facing in the right direction. We had clear momentum, right, on the open. But so we're still facing in the right direction, but there's no momentum. There's no momentum. Volume is still healthy favoring the bulls. Volatility is not expanding. We're kind of in a wait and see mode, and you can kind of tell that by looking at internals like this. Why I have this on one screen? But I do like NVIDIA if it breaks above this area. It needs to defend. It needs to make this resistance support. Thanks for the mouse, Matt. It seems to be working okay.
Perfect.
It's in the gap, but you've got two major resistance areas above it, Richie. And you taking the trade leads me to believe you're not paying attention to the daily. It seems gold doesn't follow money anymore. Yeah, there's something going on with Master Blaster Randy Brown about that. All right, so let me give you stocks that I'm liking right now. I'll be brief today because I don't want to take all your day from you, but there's this show I'm watching on Netflix. It's a comedy show. It reminds me of Curb Your Enthusiasm. It totally different, but kind of reminds me. It's called Mo. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's about a Palestinian comedian. It's very funny. It's very, 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 very funny. Right, HG? Have you seen it, Mo? Oh man, I love this show. I am in love. I was watching it all weekend. Muhammad, yeah, yeah, great show, great show. I don't know if you guys haven't seen it yet. Very light, very funny. It's called Mo. HG watches it. Isn't it funny, HG? Through Perry, it's annoying through Perry. I don't know what annoying through Perry is, but it's very funny. I started watching it. I can't stop watching it. Good for you, Richie. Good for you. All right. Stocks to the short side. I've seen him. I've seen a stand up. I didn't think he was as good as the show. I thought he was good, but not as good. But the show was absolutely priceless. All right. Deck. Jesus, look at this chart. Now, who in the world would want to buy this stock, right? Talk about a downtrend, right? It's like giving everybody a middle finger. Right here, I would put my stop right here about 1 7. And Matt, would you do the volume bars for me? I know you keep forgetting, and I know you've been busy, but fix
Yeah.
them for me, okay? 125%, not 100%, okay? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Breaking down stop loss right here about 178. I always thought that all you saw were graphs. No, I watch movies too. I watch a lot of television, and I don't watch any news. I watch all fiction, and what I really like is true crime. I like true crime, and I like good stories. And I'm not big on movies. I'm more into the series. I like to get into it. Yeah, I'm really boring, guys. I'm like the most boring human being you will ever meet in your life. I'm very, very boring. I have like no fun in my life. Uh, I live in a golf subdivision, and I don't socialize with anybody, and I don't play golf. The spreads are really wide here. I really watch the market all day, spend all my time with you guys, and watch TV when I'm not around, and spend time with my kids. 49 delta, 165 put, and 160 put right here. 165 versus 160. Do this for less than $2.50. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, yeah. My wife has so many friends in the subdivision. T-Bus has so many friends. I'm like a lone wolf. A and F, 121. 25 days to go. Yeah, we'll have to do a spread here too. We'll do a 114 versus a 109. 114 versus a 109 for $2.50 or less. It's going good, Zoom user. Thanks, Kanaka. I appreciate it. She tries. She tried to do it last night. She tried to take me to the clubhouse yesterday. And she's like, I'm like, sweetheart, I don't drink. I'm not a big Super Bowl guy. Just leave me alone. Oh, I get plenty of, I'm not bored at all. I didn't say I was boring. I said I have a boring life. I didn't say I was bored. I'm like the most exciting guy in the world. I get nonstop stimulation from you guys, and I like it that way. Stop loss right here about 120. BMY, very choppy stock, very very choppy stock. You'll This is a swing trading stock, but if it breaks down, it's got more downside. I'd use the 50-day around 57 if I could. I would go 25 days out, about 74 delta, 58 put. Crocs. Oops. Crocs. Now remember, this has earnings in a few days, but I know some of you are very frisky around here. Go to right here, 98, 99 as a stop. I would go about 25 days out, 73 delta, 96 put, March 7th expiration. Yeah, it's right here. Move it right here. Thanks, Patrick. Let's see how many we got. Oh, we got 100 on YouTube, and we got 188 here. Nice. On. Ooh, tough. It already came out with earnings, and it's right at the VWAP right now. My stop right here, about 54. 25 days to go. 72 delta, 51 put. Doing anything. KSS. Very nice trend. Nice trending stock for the most part. Not the best, but not bad at all. About 1340 spreads. Fidelity has told me I need 10K in my account in order to do a spread. Is there another place I can go in order to do spreads? Yeah, you could go to Tasty Trade, Thinkorswim. Matt, remind me after this to reach out to TradeStation, okay?
Yep.
1330, yeah, right here, 25 days to go. 71 delta. These spreads are horrific. Okay. 32 days out, March 14th expiration, 69 delta, 1250 put with a stop right here above this pivot. Don't use the 15-day if you have a pivot right above it. Use the pivot. Yeah, RL, here's YouTube Live. You can go on YouTube Live right now. We have 100 people on there right now. But we have 4 times as many on Zoom. Here's the link if you want to go on there right now. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, why don't you guys give me a thumbs up if you're on YouTube? Stock looks nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. AEO. Another stock that looks nasty. Not a clean trend, but breaking down pretty well. You're going to need a little extra time on these because there's some back and forth here. 1630. 25 days to go. 69 delta, 16 put. FSLR. Choppy, but boy, oh boy, the stock can move. Now, I would wait for it to get below 162, but it's a very clean move once it does. And I would go 25 days out. I would go 73 delta. I would go 175, or you can buy the 165 and sell the 160s for $2.50. Or let me just check something real quick. Hey, Laura, welcome. All right, let's continue. Enough of the monkey business. Let's go long side. ABT. Now, that's a pretty damn strong stock. Bouncing off the 8-day EMA, bouncing off the VWAP. That's a good stock. Don't buy a put, buy a call. 25 days out, 71 delta, 126 call right here. ABT. Earnings are not for a while. And if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kavana. Probably can get it at the VWAP if I had to bet about 265. That alert. Just for one day. Yeah, Joel, listen to what Nicholas just said. You can go right here and you can rewind this whole thing. You can watch it on slow, pause, fast forward me, make me sound like this, or make me sound real, real slow. You could do all that right now. The world is your oyster. Okay? The world is your oyster. Netflix. I like Netflix. I like Netflix right around here too, right at the VWAP. Doesn't look bad. Probably be better off getting it here, right here. But you're not that off this price. I would just maybe wait for a little pullback. But I like Netflix. And remember, there's a lot of cheaper variations of Netflix. If you want to do a spread, You can go, oh, you can go right here. Buy the 1030 and sell the 1035, $2.50. TD. Now, I sent this out today. It was kind of funny. Somebody was saying, Roger, are you sure you meant this stock? Yes, I did. Stock has been consolidating for a long time and it's finally breaking out. It's actually a pretty good stock. I would go about 39 days. I'd go about 39 days out. I would go to right here, 76 Delta, 57.50. Stock looks like it wants to go higher. Look at this VWAP bounce. Very nice, huh? Very, very. It sold an asset. Yeah, they did. They did, Sean. You're absolutely right. One second. Bear with me. One second. Sorry, folks. Okay. I just needed to respond real quick here. So yeah, I do like the stock. ED selling 10 points Schwab to Schwab. Isn't that interesting? Interesting. They've increased U.S. marketing. They've actually increased the marketing substantially. Substantially. Continue. CRNC. Look at this consolidation breakout. It's a nice breakout right here. Let me do that. I thought I did give an option for Carvana. If not, let me do that right now. Carvana, I would go. Sorry if I did not. I would go right here to the 0.48 Delta 270, and I would buy the 270, sell the 280, and I would make sure I could do this for less than $5. I would also wait for us to go to the VWAP right about 265. Okay. CRNC. Yeah, it looks like a very nice breakout here. 39 days out, 74 Delta, 14 call. You're welcome. CrowdStrike. A little overextended. A little overextended. I would wait for this to come back. I'm not going to give you the option for it now. It needs to cool off about $20. Zoom. I like this breakout on Zoom. I like this consolidation on Zoom. Looks very nice, actually. Just needs to break out now. Remember, it's Monday. Mondays are very choppy, typically, not a lot of directional bias. At the VWAP right now, I like this. Go 25 days out, 72 Delta, 84 called. You too, Randy. You have a great day. Thanks for coming here. Appreciate you being here. Oh, let me see something. All right. I'm done. Just hit 115. I just got out of Palantir if you're in the pit at 115. Just FYI, it was a limit order. So just FYI, you can get out. It's like 114.99 right now, 114.98, 97. I'm just going to walk this through you guys. We got in at 114.60 for a little scalp. 114.95. Point is, you guys can all get out now. Yeah, I had it sitting right at 115 and it hit it and backed right off. Okay. Sorry about that. And if you're not in the pit, I apologize. TEM the stock right here. There we go. 115. Now we're at 115 again. All right. Breaking out here. 25 days to go. 71 delta, 61 call. All right. That is what I have for you guys for today. Okay. Is there any questions? We're now at here. Let me just post. We're now at 10155. Oh, now at oh 07. All right. There we go. I was just about to say, did anybody join me for Palantir? Adam did, got out at 11%. I didn't speak about Apple, but you know what? I'll tell you what, guys. I promised you something. I promised you something today. Let me do it before I leave, okay? 1 second. I was going to do Yes, that's what I am going to do. Let me open up the window. It's a little hot in here. I have my torturing device. This is what I use on Matt if we don't get winning trades, guys. 1 second. Ugh, we don't mess around here. There we go. Now we're at 115.12. You guys can all get out above my price as usual. All right. Good. You're welcome. All right, let me do the sectors, guys. Let me do the sectors. Um, yeah, actually, you know what? Sorry that I did not do the sectors yet. You're welcome, Liberty. It was just a little scalp. It wasn't like a long-term trade or anything like that. The market just wanted to have a little fun while the market's not doing much. That's okay. I hope I'm allowed. I just want to bring up the ticker symbols on StockFetcher and then show them to you on TC2000. So that, yeah, I did want to go through sectors. Actually, I wanted to go through the sectors for my own edifications. So let's do that right now. All right. Matt, are you ready for the sectors?
Ready.
Thanks for doing that, Brendan. Adam closed that SPY trade for 44% this morning. Look at this guy.
Nice.
Perry, yeah. All right. Hey, first one, I'll just do them in order that I have them right now, okay? And the order there, this is from the strongest to the weakest, okay? I'm going to give you guys a bonus trade right now. You guys want a bonus trade? All right, go 4 days out on semiconductor. $49 or $49.50 put. Get it at around here and liquidate it right here at $46.70, okay? Short it right here and then liquidate it somewhere. You got about $1 in here, okay? But don't go about 0.80 delta. Do the 49.50, maybe even 50. Like right here. This is a good one. 50. Do the 50. It's only $2.26. You get in right here, 47.80, right off the VWAP. It rejected the VWAP and get out of it right here. And if it doesn't do anything by tomorrow morning, just get out of it. And if you're still in Palantir, it's at Palantir is at 11527 in case you missed yours. And there you go. All right. Good. All right. I figured since I saw it and it was right in front of my face, might as well take advantage of it. All right, SMH. Let's look at SMH. So you guys got more than you bargained for today. Okay, we're only care about the daily. What is SMH doing right now? I mean, look at this. This is very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. Intraday, very strong. During the day, very, very choppy. I'd like to see it come up here. When it comes up here, Nvidia will be in the gap. Needs to go to about 252. Honestly, I would much rather trade Nvidia than SMH, but SMH needs to get Nvidia needs to get above 133.50, 135. SMH needs to get above this gap. Very choppy right now. Not a lot of good directional bias. Am I going to watch Trump talk at one? No, I'm just going to look at price action. I hope that's okay with you. And let's see what Palantir is doing right now. 115.14. So you could still get out at a reasonable price. Okay. FT&T should be up too. They're related. Not as much. Okay, so next sector, XLK. What is XLK doing, guys? Chop, 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 chop. A little gap here, but generally, what is it doing? Chop. On put was a right here, a 50 put would give you the best exposure. It really would. Ooh, and it's already moving. Look at that. It's already moving. I took deck from the pit, exiting now, 12% profit. Look at you, Omar, in your E-Trade account. You show off you. I'm just kidding. I love when you guys make nothing makes me happier. Nothing makes me happier than when you get if I make money versus you guys make money, I'm 100 times happier when you guys make money. See, Omar, now I know what brokerage you trade with. XLE looks like it's consolidating here, the energy sector. I'm not really seeing much love, and it hasn't been really reacting very much since Trump took office. He is going to drill more in the U.S. All right. Yeah, and by the way, I did give you pit on earlier today in the pit too, just FYI. So maybe some upside in the next couple of days, especially with some geopolitical buffoonery. Matt, are you copying all of their gains?
Mhm.
Next one, uh, QQQ, flag here. A lot of choppiness, a lot of consolidation, no directional bias. Next one, IWM. Well, we thought we were going to break the 50-day moving average right here, and I warned you there's a good chance it won't. And guess what? We're now back into the chop. We need to now break this 230, 231 to get out of here. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate it. Yes, AMD is still a short. Nothing changed from this morning. Look at this thing. Why would you buy this? I probably would wait for it to get to the 8-day EMA, and I would probably sell the hell out of it. Yeah. Next one is XLRE. XLRE actually moving. It can actually move to the 100-day moving average. I would be paying attention to it right here. Let's see if it can break out. But it's actually moving. It's actually moving. Oh, good, good. Several people got out of Palantir with a profit. Good, 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 good. XLI. XLI, it's got a very deep area it has to overcome here. I mean, this is nothing yet. It's got to come at least to here or here. So nothing here yet. Nothing here as of yet. I didn't want to do this today. I actually did. This is the only sector that I liked. This and what was the other one? There was financial. It was this one and it was financial. Those were the only two sectors, and financial's not doing anything today, and XLC's barely up. And the market, as you could see here, this is the 5-minute chart. Up, down, back above the VWAP, but look at it on it. To me, it looks like we're just going to go deeper into consolidation, which would make sense based on what the mags are doing. By the way, look at that. I drew this Friday morning for you. Look at where it hit Friday's low. Look where it hit. And look where we're at right now. So in principle, if this consolidates, we're just going to get tighter and tighter and tighter and not go anywhere. Okay? And this is mega caps, guys. Here, let me just fix this. There we go. See that? And they say trend lines don't work. Ha! Look at that. But this is Friday, and this is where we're at now. To tell you this is a recovery from Friday, no, this is just a simple bounce. Okay. Next, XLP, consumer staples. Consumer staples have stopped going down. They're now at the 50-day moving average. But this is a defensive sector. This one necessarily going up is not that great. Nice, Vivek. Let's look and see what On is doing now. Hey, I gave it to you right here. Now it's down here. It's already coming down. The target is right here, 46.68. At Room, what do you call the trade when you pinch it with no movement? Pinched, just pinched, consolidating. Next one is XLP. Oh, we already did XLP. MDY, mid caps, looks exactly like Russell 2000. Squeeze, yeah, it looks squeeze. Compression, Sean. It was called compression 30 years before it was called a squeeze. And then John Carter came along and decided to be a big shot with his Mr. Squeeze indicator that he never created, invented, or just a compression. It's just compression. When you guys come here on the 27th and 28th, I'm actually going to show you the only way to make Bollinger Band actually profitable. XLB is not doing anything right now. You see how most sectors are doing very, very little? They're just doing nothing. Next one is XLF financials. We already talked about it. Just kind of trending, bouncing off the 15-day. This is the second time it's respecting the 15 days, so I'm hoping it'll bounce through the VWAP and start heading higher. Iron Condors. Okay, I got you. Let's see what Palantir is doing. Yeah, below our exit. Below our exit. You're still profitable below our exit. All right, next one is XLU. Talk about doing nothing. Nothing. 9 out of 10 so far, nothing. XRT, retail. Well, retail looks like it's building a nice downtrend, Matt. Look at this. Actually, retail, I'll tell you what. See, this is good. I'm glad I looked at this. Real estate looks like it's building a bottom, which means I'm going to be very cautious to take short real estate stocks today. See, you guys just helped me out. I did not have that data till I just did this right now. Will there be a virtual link for those that cannot? Those who have Diamond membership will get a virtual link. So it's going to be like 31 people here and 61 people virtually. And Murray has decided to take all of us out to Aqua Grill on Thursday night. Courtesy of Murray. Murray, thank you, sir. Very kind of you, very kind of you. Yes, that's what I said, retail. I said I'm going to be very cautious with retail right now. Retail. If I said real estate, I misspoke. Murray. Yeah, Murray. Everybody knows Murray. I think we might be bottoming out here. Yeah, he's going to take us to Aqua Grill. XLB, basic materials. What are basic materials doing, guys? Ooh, look, Roger, they're breaking out. No, they're not. Look at the daily. See how you can get excited by looking at the daily, at the intraday? This is the daily. What is it doing? Nothing. When I say nothing, I truly mean nothing. Okay? Omar Murray's a very nice guy. Hey, when Ken lost his wallet, Murray took his time, took him in his car, and drove him around to help him find his wallet. Do you remember that?
I do.
Murray says, I want Matt and to have a dinner tasting. We'll have a good time. We will have a great time. Murray is the best. Murray, to you, my friend, to you. You sure know how to treat people the right way. Yes, Limitless is the same thing as Diamond. I don't even know if it's called Diamond. Diamond, Limitless, All Access, VIP. Remember, I'm not marketing. They got ideas. They've got a lot of ideas. XLB, basic materials. Look at basic materials, guys. Look at this thing. Healthcare, that's a good one. Let's look at healthcare. Healthcare, what is healthcare doing? Nothing. And didn't I tell you, Ken, somebody's going to find it and give it back to you, and somebody found it and mailed it back to Ken? People here are really nice. It does, Glenn. Glenn, if you guys would remind me to do this once a week, I totally would, because it really helps me. And I'm too lazy to go through this, and I go through too fast through them myself. Look at this. Nothing. Just remind me, like I promise, and then I forget. XLY. XLY looks like it's bottoming too, but then XLY looks like it can come down over here too. No directional bias, lower low. I would be careful right now. I'm going to tell you, I'm thinking even more choppiness after going through these sectors with you. You thought I was choppy. You thought I was neutral this morning. I'm twice as neutral right now. BTC, Bitcoin, more choppiness. Cybersecurity, yeah. That's Shake Shack, maybe. Yeah, this doesn't do it the same way. But the point is, the point is this, that we have a gap up. Watch this area over the next 3 hours, 602.74. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Now, I'm not bearish, but don't be surprised if we started poking back into this because I just don't see anything going on. Now, the other area is 605. So here, let me just draw this for you. Here's an area, and here's an area. And the odds are we're not going to break any of those areas. We're just going to kind of come up here and then come down, or come down again here and come up. I would be very surprised. Very, very surprised. Just not a lot of price action. Not a lot of price action. You have redefined the term neutralized. Yeah. I mean, look at this. Just blah, 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 blah. Oh, let me take a look at internals. I would be surprised if we saw something there, but since I already have this up here, just to be thorough, very boring. Yeah, 120 stocks breaking out, including ETFs. 87 stocks. And now when you take away ETFs, 97 stocks breaking out, 85 stocks breaking down. What do I always tell you guys if there's less than 100 here? And I'm not changing my tune. What do I always tell you if there's less than 100 here? Even a little more than 100, still close. There's no momentum. There's no momentum. There's no momentum. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you. You guys have a fantastic day. If there's something that I missed or there's something you have questions about the hot box or whatever we're going to call it, I have no idea what it'll be. Let me know. Roger, before we say goodbye, please show me your new indicator and tell me exactly how it works. I'm looking. Omar, I spent 20 minutes. No, I spent 35 minutes on that this morning. I'll do it again tomorrow. For now, here's the link and you can rewind it and you can look at it yourself. Matt, do you want to do seasonality really quick?
Yeah, somebody asked me to show them the charts earlier. So
yeah, go for it. Go for it, please. I have no rush today. Today's my only day without a webinar. So take over the screen and show them what you will.
There's this is starting today. It's going till the 19th.
Yeah, some bearishness, a little bearish. I mean, if you want to call it bearishness.
I'm going to widen it a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go until the 1st of March or the last day of February.
And by the way, guys, just FYI, February, aside from semiconductors having a very strong Valentine's Day weekend, I'll go over that later this week. But aside from that, I don't remember look at XLK. See how XLK picks up second half of February? Aside from XLK, and we'll go deeper into our Valentine's trade, which is always semiconductors. But I'm not really seeing anything exciting. Are you, Matt?
No.
Are you seeing a major trend in anything?
Mm-mm.
No, me either.
The only thing I see is this lull is pretty widespread right here from the 16th and 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
It's in most of the charts.
Yeah. And we will talk about semiconductors later on in the week. Folks, if you want to see the new indicator, which will also be a program, first it'll come out as an indicator, then it'll be a program. I don't have the official date yet, although I was given it, but I don't remember it. But I believe it's the third week of March. So you guys have all February and 3 weeks of March to get the free trades in the pit. So when I release it, please don't come to me and cry and tell me that it's too expensive, that you can't afford it, because those free trades should be paying for it, all right? All right. I love you all. Thank you very much. I'll see you all, and bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.